Hello everyone, my name is Angelica and welcome to my channel. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of papier-mache. Forget store-bought decor, let's roll up our sleeves and create something extraordinary. In this video I will share not one but two fabulous DIY ideas that will transform your living space. Let's get started. You can find many different recipes for paper mache. This is the one I'm going to use, and it's actually a first time I will do it. Usually I was adding white glue to the paper, but this time I won't. I take kitchen towel and tear it into small pieces. You could also use old magazines, toilet paper or even toilet paper rolls. Remember, you will need a lot of it. Make more than you think. I pour hot water over it. Make sure it's completely covered and leave it to soak for a couple of hours or even overnight. You can use any type of blender. I move all my paper with water to higher container, otherwise the water was splashing everywhere. And with hand blender I change all these pieces of paper into pulp. It's much easier to do it with a lot of water. Then I remove the water by squeezing it out. This time instead of glue I will be using flour. It's more natural and I'm quite excited to see the result. I put flour into the bowl and add some water, ideally warm. Then gradually I add more and more of the water. Try to make it smooth in consistency. I pour it to my other bowl with paper. I mix it so it's all well combined. I have this glass IKEA vase which I want to change the look of. I want to add an extra handle on the side and I will use cardboard to do it. I draw a circle and one more small one inside it. And to be able to attach it to the vase I add extra strap. To make it stronger and more stable, I cut out two of them and glue them together. Before I attach it to the glass, I wrap masking tape around it. As cardboard might soak in all the water from paper mache, I want to give it a protective layer. Then I attach it to the vase in the right position. Now it's time to cover the whole glass vase in paper mache. This is actually a quite easy project. I use this vase as I really like the shape of it. And by adding handle and the texture to it, I think it will create very modern and organic looking piece. Layer of paper mache doesn't have to be very thick. As long as it covers the glass and it's even on the whole surface, that's great. I take small bits at a time, flatten them between my fingers and add to the rest. Top edge I make straight with the glass. Bottom part I leave it as it is. There is no point to add paper mache over there, but you of course can if you want to. You can also take putty knife and gently smooth the surface. Depends what effect you want to achieve. Leave it on the side till fully dry. You can keep it on the windowsill or close to the radiator. It's not air dry clay, so you don't have to worry that it will crack. Once it's dry, I paint it whole in pink acrylic paint. Because it's texture, it takes more time and paint to cover it. Later on, I changed the brush for the sponge and it was much easier to cover it. With red color, I painted straps all the way from top to the bottom. You can protect it with layer of varnish. I leave it the way it is for this more organic look. When I started this project, I wasn't sure if I'm making jewelry organizer or little shelf, but I found this box and I thought let's see where it will take me. I removed the lid off, which later I cut into smaller pieces. They will be my dividers. As I'm making it on the small scale, I don't have to worry too much about the construction aspects of it and it will hold its weight anyway. I've created something similar on the bigger scale using different materials. I will leave the link to that video down below. And to attach all the dividers to my box, I simply use hot glue. You can add extra glue in the corners to make it stronger. Before putting the papier-mache over it, I spread PVA glue. It's again to create protective layers so the cardboard won't get ruined. I spread it on all of the walls. I start with the bottom of each square and then I go to the walls. It doesn't need to be thick, just to cover the cardboard. When you're pressing it, make sure to hold the piece from the other side. When it comes to the front edges, I flatten a smaller piece of paper mache and I wrap it around. Then I blend it with the paste from the walls. I ran out of the paper mache. I done another lot and carry on with adding into the walls. At first it might feel quite heavy, but once the water evaporates it will get lighter. Leave it till fully dry. I think it creates such an organic texture and for that reason I've decided to leave it just as it is. You can of course paint it in your favorite color and protect with varnish. There you have it, two fantastic ways to use papier-mache for home decor. Which idea resonates with you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's like joining our crafty family. Thanks for watching and until next time.